Let us know every important detail about British citizenship. There are 5 basic requirements to apply for British citizenship through naturalization that most candidates must meet. 1. Be over 18 years old. 2. Be of good character. Generally, this means not having committed any serious crimes or immigration fraud. 3. Be currently living in the UK. 4. Meet the English language requirements. And 5. Pass the test known specifically as Life in the UK test. These are the general requirements for naturalization, but most applicants must also have these. 1. Lived in the UK for at least 5 years, without an absence longer than 450 days. 2. Traveled outside of the UK for no more than 90 days in the last year. 3. UK permanent residence, for EEA nationals, or been granted indefinite leave to stay in the UK, you must have had this for at least 1 year. Step 2. Prepare your application for British citizenship. There are 3 ways to prepare your application for naturalization. Number 1. Submit an individual application. Number 2. Apply through a national checking service. And number 3. Apply through an agent or representative. Step 3 is complete biometrics. As a part of the application process, you are required to provide biometric information at a cost of €19.20. After you submit your application, the Home Office will tell you when to provide this information. Step 4 is submit your application. Once your application for naturalization is complete, you will need to send it along with the fee and supporting documents to 2 particular departments in Liverpool. It can take 6 months or longer for a decision to be made on your application. Once a decision is made, or if any further information is needed from you, you will be contacted by UK Visas and Immigration. Last step is step 6, which is to attend a citizenship ceremony and officially become a British citizen. If your application is approved, you'll be invited to attend a citizenship ceremony. At the ceremony, you'll make an oath of allegiance to the UK, promising to respect its rights, freedoms and laws. You need to have permission to live in the UK permanently, for example, getting indefinite leave to remain or settled status, from the EU settlement scheme. You need to do this even if your husband, wife or civil partner is a British citizen. You'll also need to meet some other requirements. It's easier to meet the requirements if your husband, wife or civil partner is a British citizen. There are different ways you could meet the requirements if you're a citizen of a country in the EU, European Economic Area, or Switzerland, or their family member. You'll need to make a separate application for your child. If your child is under 18 years old, you can apply to register them as a British citizen. Registering is a way of applying for British citizenship. The application process is easier for children. They don't have to pass the Life in the UK test or prove their knowledge of English or do the citizenship ceremony. There are 6 types of British nationality. Any of the following is a British national. 1. British citizen. 2. British Overseas Territories citizen. 3. British Overseas citizen. 4. British national overseas. 5. British subject. 6. British protected person. Individuals born within the British Islands, the United Kingdom and Crown dependencies, receive British citizenship at birth if at least one parent is a British citizen or considered to have settled status in the UK. Children born overseas are British citizens by descent if either parent is a citizen otherwise than by descent. Adopted children are treated as if they were naturally born to the adopting parents at the time of adoption. Children born abroad to members of the British Armed Forces or British citizens on Crown service are treated as if they were born in the UK. Foreigners may naturalise as British citizens after residing in the UK for more than 5 years and possessing indefinite leave to remain, ILR, for at least. Individuals born in a territory automatically receive BOTC status if at least one parent is a BOTC or has belonger status. Children born in an overseas territory to British citizen parents who are not settled in a territory are British citizens at birth, but not BOTCs. Parents do not necessarily need to be connected with the same overseas territory to pass on BOTC status. It is generally not possible to acquire other forms of British nationality. British overseas citizenship, British subjecthood, and British protected person status are only transferred by descent if an individual born to a parent holding one of these statuses would otherwise be stateless. British overseas citizens retain their status by association with most former British colonies. British subjects are connected specifically with Ireland or British India before 1949, and British protected person are associated with territories that were under British control but not formally incorporated as part of the British Empire. British national overseas status was exclusively granted by voluntary registration to Hong Kong residents who had been British Dependent Territories citizens prior to the transfer of sovereignty to China in 1997 and cannot be newly acquired in any case. Non-citizen British nationals may become British citizens by registration, rather than naturalization, after residing in the United Kingdom for more than 5 years and possessing ALR for more than 1 year. As of 2021, there is no restriction in British law on a British national simultaneously holding citizenship of other countries. As a particular case, the Good Friday Agreement recognizes the right of qualified residents of Northern Ireland to be British, Irish, or both. There is also no restriction on having more than one valid British passport, whether that is of the same type, example, to avoid travel difficulties on presenting a passport bearing Israeli stamps, or of two different types, example, British Overseas Territories passports from Bermuda provide visa-free entry into Mexico and the United States, unlike full British passports. However, restrictive rules apply to British protected persons and some British subjects who are not British citizens.